Hey, it's Dave from Global. We're going to do operation of the topside control. So we have a 3-pump spa or 3-pump overlay here. So we'll go over it quickly. A lot of it's similar to before, but we'll quickly go over it. So there's 2 types of overlays. We have this one for all spas that are not an Epic, and this overlay for spas that are an Epic. So we'll show you both. A lot of the operation is similar to before. So right now pump 1 is running in low speed. You can see the flashing indicator, that's because it's heating. Filtration has been paused, so that's why that one's flashing. When it's heating, pushing pump 1 again puts it in high speed. Push it once, it goes back into low speed because it's heating. If it wasn't heating, first push would be low speed, second push would be high speed, third push would be off. Pump 2 is a single speed pump. Push it once, it comes on. Push it again, it comes off. Pump 3 is the same. Push it, it comes on. Push it, it goes off. Okay.
So there's no icon for pump 3?
No icon for pump 3.
Alright.
Unless you have the app, then you'd be able to tell. So the blower button, this year for 2011 you can have a therapy air blower and or a superjet blower. So if you have 2 blowers installed, this becomes a 4-position button. So push it once, the first blower comes on. Push it again, the superjet blower comes on. Third time, therapy air blower comes off. Fourth time, the superjet blower comes off. So it's blower 1, blower 2, blower 1 off, blower 2 off. Okay, so that's how the blower button works. If you only had 1 blower, push it once, it come on, push it again, it would come off. The light button, push the lights, they come on, indicator shows they're on, push it again, they go off. We have the filtration key, and which we'll get into in 1 sec, and temperature up and down. Temperature is just like before, shows a set point for 5 seconds, and then reverts back to the actual set temperature. Okay, filtration is changed a little bit. So now you're going to hold the filtration button, okay, or it'll be the pump 5 button if it's an Epic, but it's going to be this button here. Okay, hold it until the screen says settings, and then let go. Okay, now you're going to have more settings than just filter duration and frequency. So the first one is ozone. So if you had peak 2 ozone installed, you're going to be able to set how many hours per day that runs. So that's adjustable from 0 to 24 hours a day. Okay, so we'll set it to 6 hours a day. Push the button again to go to the next setting. This is OnZen, so if you have OnZen installed, this will show up in your settings menu. Again, it's adjustable from 0 to 24 hours a day. Okay, we'll set it to 3. And then you have your filter duration in hours, so that's the duration is how many hours each time a filtration cycle comes on. So if we set it to 2, every time it does a filtration cycle, it's going to come on for 2 hours. And your frequency is how many times per day. Okay, so right now it's set for 2 hours each time, 3 times a day. One thing to note now is you can use this button here, the pump 3 or the pump 4 button on an Epic to go back. So if you're in the settings menu, you can skip ahead and use this button to go backwards if you forgot a setting. Okay, and the pump 1 button will escape out of this menu. So if you want to change your filtration cycle, but you didn't want to start it right now, so if we push it a 3rd time, it's going to start that cycle now. You see the software revision quickly, and now it's in a purge cycle for filtration. If we didn't want to start that cycle now, just go back in here. You could push 1, and that will escape you without actually starting that cycle. Okay, so that's your filtration, or your settings, which is filtration, OnZen, and ozone. And if those are turned off in low-level programming, they won't appear there.